Thoroughbred action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. We got 12 races we want to show you, so let's get right to those track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with temperatures in the upper 70s, a fast main track and a firm turf course. First race of the afternoon on the turf course at 5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $40,000. Scratch the 6, Prosperity Mo. A field of 7. The betting favorite was number 5, Stoneheart. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start from between horses for Tis a Factor, who takes the early lead. Right back to challenge is All About Mike to be second. Up on the outside, Stun is now third. Away racing in fourth is Tempter. Then comes Fact Check. It's a stretch of 2 to the team at the back, including the heavy favorite Stoneheart, who's now last, passed inside by Ours Again. They swing around the far turn, and up top, the leader now is Tis a Factor by neck. All About Mike is alongside second, 2.5 lengths back. A rallying third. It's Tempter in range for Gaffleone. Stun is on his outside. Then back to Stoneheart and trying to run on his Fact Check. Down inside goes Ours Again as they run to the top of the stretch. Luis Castillo and All About Mike with a narrow lead. Off cover. Here comes Tempter on the far outside at Stun. Stoneheart just not going on today as they turn for home. 3/16 of a mile to go. All About Mike fighting to hold the lead. Tempter to the attack second, and on the inside Fact Check third. In deep stretch, Tempter trying to get to All About Mike, but All About Mike has the lead. All About Mike in front. Tempter second, Fact Check third, fourth was Stun in 55-4. Well, number 3, All About Mike crossed the wire first in today's first race, but he was disqualified for interfering at turning for home. And moving to the victory was one Tempter on the jockey Tyler Gaffleone for trainer Christophe Clement and owners Adele Dilschneider and Claiborne Farm. 7, Fact Check gets put second ahead of the 8, Stun, who gets put third. 3, All About Mike placed fourth. To the second race we go, race number 2 at 6 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Heavily favored, number 5, Harry He. And they're off. Grand Lord from the outside gate wins the break. Harry He comes away with speed. Shere Khan is out of there third. 2 back to Bold Summit in fourth, and in between horses, that's Hey Bear down at the inside 7 of Jack, and Rancho trails as Harry He takes a narrow lead. It's Harry He in front by a neck. From the outside, Grand Lord second. Racing off the speed third is Shere Khan in range 2.5 lengths behind. He's open 4 on Bold Summit, who's fourth past the half-mile pole. Then the trio at the back, 7 of Jack, Hey Bear, and Rancho. Around the far turn, the opening quarter whistled 22-1. They're moving right along, and Harry He has the lead. Grand Lord takes it to him second. Shere Khan appears to have horse. No place to go yet. He'll try to thread the needle on the inside for Paco Lopez. Stretch of 4 to Bold Summit in fourth. Then comes Hey Bear. Trying to run on from the back is Rancho as they run for home. On top, it's Harry He. Just left the rail open. That's bad news because here comes Shere Khan, who cuts the corner and is confidently handled and just went up to take the lead. Shere Khan just needed room past the 8th ball, and he got it, and he's long gone. Back to second is Harry He. Late run from Rancho and Bold Summit to the wire. Shere Khan and Paco Lopez are in front. They won it by 3.5. Bold Summit second, Rancho third. Got close after that. Harry He and Grand Lord in 112-1. Ground-saving trip today from jockey Paco Lopez on board number 3, Shere Khan, as he powers away for the score for owner-trainer Angel Quiros. Long shot 4, Bold Summit was second, ahead of 50-1 bomber Rancho, who completes a nice try. We'll take a brief timeout, but when we come back, there's more great racing action right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is. These horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back for the third race, maiden claimers over the main track at 6 furlongs. They're in for a $12,500 price tag. Scratch the 5 member, a field of 7. Betting favorites included 1, Another Mouth to Feed, and 6, Spunzig. And they're off. From the outside, Poto wins the break. Lady Greatness is showing speed. Another mouth to feed comes away in the top flight. These three are quickest. Perle LeBlanc is now fourth. Down at the inside, Miss BVI. Followed outside by second last running Pure Ballerina and Spunzig and Cleon Millwood last of all with less than 5 furlongs to go. Poto clears the field, leads it by a length and a quarter. Another mouth to feed is second. On the outside, Lady Greatness is now third. They've worked 4 better than Miss BVI fourth. Fifth is Perle LeBlanc, racing second last, and out wide is Pure Ballerina. And Spunzig will have to pass them all with 3 furlongs left to run. The opening quarter went in 23-1. Poto has the lead. On the outside, Lady Greatness tries to get after her second. Another mouth to feed is in range third. 4 back to Miss BVI, who's racing in fourth. Then at the inside goes Perle LeBlanc. Quarter of a mile away, Poto worked on up top but holding the lead. Another mouth to feed will look to try to duck to the inside here and does get through off the turn. So Poto has the lead. Another mouth to feed set down for the drive with 1/8 of a mile to go. Poto shortening up a bit. Another mouth to feed trying to get to her. 5 back to the outside of Miss BVI. And deep stretch, Poto and another mouth to feed. Another mouth to feed's doing the better work. And another mouth to feed, and Carlos Hernandez will win it going away. Poto second, Miss BVI third, and Spunzig got running to be fourth in 1:15 flat.
Number 1, another mouth to feed, rides the rail to win under jockey Carlos Hernandez for owner-trainer Steve Budhu. 7, Poto was all out to hold second ahead of the 2, Miss BVI, who completes the try. On to the 4th race of the afternoon. The 4th race was at 6.5 furlongs, an allowance optional claiming event for 3-year-olds. A field of 6, all eyes on the impressive maiden winner, number 3, Malagasy.
And they're off. Storming My Way begins nicely, so does Malagasy, and so does Wait. So Wait and Malagasy heads apart. Out of the chute they run. From third, Storming My Way, Yorkton is now fourth. On the outside, and Alex again, who's fifth, and it's a stretch of another 5 lengths back to the early trailer, Tale of Silence. Down the backstretch they go, and Wait beats the big favorite to the lead. So Wait is not waiting. He leads it by a length and a half. Malagasy is second. Racing from third is Storming My Way. 2 lengths back to Yorkton, fourth, and Alex again fifth, after the opening quarter was 22 seconds flat. At the back of the pack is Tale of Silence as they swing around the far turn. Wait has the lead, but here's Malagasy moving back to him from second. Stretch of 2.5, Storming My Way third at the 3 furlong point. Then to the inside, and Alex again trying to rally with Yorkton, and trailing the trailer is Tale of Silence. Less than 5/16 to go, and up top, Wait still has the lead. Malagasy trying to get serious well second. Stretch of 5, Alex again is now third, then Tale of Silence with 1/4 of a mile to go. Castellano gets serious, sends Malagasy on with it. He ducks to the inside and he opens 3. Wait a second, he did everything he could, but what he could not do was stay with Malagasy. Look at him go. This is a real racehorse, folks. Malagasy never asked for his best, and he's wrapped up and he's pouring it on. Malagasy in a romp. Up for second, Tale of Silence. Third was Wait, and fourth was Alex again in 1:16-2.
What a performance today from number 3, Malagasy. He remains undefeated and, dare I say, untested in today's 4th race as he wins with something in reserve under jockey Javier Castellano for trainer Todd Pletcher and Sumaya U.S. Stables. 1, Tale of Silence rallied from last to get second ahead of the 2, Wait, who set the pace and had to settle for third. On to the 5th race of the afternoon at 6 furlongs over the main track, maidens of the special weight variety. A field of 6. This was a wide open betting race. Numbers 1, 2, 4, and 6 all took money.
And they're off. Ascertain gets the first call, moving up to her inside. A Fleet Tizzy at the rail. Tasteful is sent along by Lannery. These 3 are quickest. Away racing in fourth is Movement, followed by She Plays the Field, and out wide trailing is Shoyoya, but not far away as there's 2 lengths from first to last. Down the backstretch they go, and up front, the leader is a Fleet Tizzy and Paco Lopez by a neck. Ascertain alongside second. She Plays the Field a bit wide while third. Movement between horses is in tight. Down at the inside, it's Tasteful, and Shoyoya trails to a 23-second opening quarter. Around the far turn they go. Jockey Jose Lescano lets out an outs on Ascertain, and she has the lead by a neck. Right back at her second is a Fleet Tizzy. Here She Plays the Field third. Racing from fourth is Tasteful. She knew her way through. On the outside is Shoyoya, and from between them it's Movement with 1/4 of a mile left to go. On top, it's Ascertain in front to by a neck. A Fleet Tizzy set down driving, trying to stay on second through a 46 4/2 mile. She Plays the Field is next, and Tasteful ducks to the inside, and they line up 4 across the course. 1/8 of a mile to go. Ascertain maintains a narrow lead. Tasteful is rallying on the inside, and She Plays the Field on the outside. Ascertain is still there. It's Ascertain, gamest of all. Tasteful with a good run second. Third, She Plays the Field. A Fleet Tizzy ran fourth and won 11-3.
Exciting stretch run in today's fifth race. It was number 4, Ascertain, who was up to the task under jockey Jose Lescano for Hall of Famer Bill Mott and Juddmonte Farms. One, Tasteful with a useful debut, while second, ahead of the 6, She Plays the Field, who ran third. Early pick 4, $61.30. The early pick 5, $144.35. 4 out of 5 worth $3.85. On now to race number 6 on the turf at 1 1/16. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. A field of 9. The favorites included 3, Slow Hand, and 9, Padre.
And they're off. From the center, Embrace Grace gets the first call. Japonski is showing speed, tugging in between horses. His Prize Fight moving up. Far outside, Padres trying to get over. Then Zap It. That's a length and a half back to Slow Hand, followed by the outside running San Filippo. Second last, Mr. Rennig, and the early trailer is Cousin Tino. Into the first turn they run, and Embrace Grace has the lead into the first turn from Japonski, who maintains his spot toward the rail. From the outside and now third is Zap To It. Then in between horses goes Prize Fight fourth. Up the rail and Slow Hand from fifth, Padre to his outside. San Filippo tries to work between horses, a length and a half better than Mr. Rennig, and Cousin Tino was last through the opening quarter in 23-4. Through to take the lead, Japonski has the lead and he hasn't been asked to do it. He leads by a neck. Embrace Grace second, Prize Fight third. To the outside and racing fourth is Zap To It. Slow Hand is fifth and on hold. Padres on his outside, a length better than San Filippo with a half a mile to go. Out of last place goes Cousin Tino, and Mr. Rennig is now last through a 49-second opening half mile. Into the far turn they go. Japonski has the lead by a length. Embrace Grace is second. Prize Fight moving sharply now, and he's up into second, and he's off cover, and he's coming after the leader right now. Trying to follow that move is Slow Hand. He has inside position for Joel Rosario. From the back in Cousin Tino. San Filippo, no place to go. Padres put to a drive. He's not gaining. 3/4, 1:13-1. They turn home. Prize Fight up to take the lead. Japonski second. Slow Hand is third. San Filippo is fourth. Then to the outside in Cousin Tino. 1/8 of a mile to go. Prize Fight's getting away. Prize Fight by 2. Trying to get into second is San Filippo outside of Japonski. Prize Fight going away. Up second, San Filippo. Japonski saves third ahead of Slow Hand fourth. Close after that in 1:42-3.
The 2-1 morning line favorite Prize Fight gets the job done, but you got a bonus as he went off 5-1. And he scores easily under jockey Tyler Gaffleone, the trainer Mike Maker, and 3 Diamonds Farm. 6, San Filippo rallies in the shadow of the wire to get second ahead of the 1, Japonski. Set the pace, but had to settle for third. There's a look at one of many exciting fans after Prize Fight's win in race number 6. With that, we'll take a timeout. There's more great racing action, the Rainbow Six, right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for the 7th race, the start of today's Rainbow Six. Its pool closed with just about $250,000 in it, and the 7th race was the start of the sequence. Maiden Claimers at 6 furlongs in for a $50,000 price tag. A field of 10. The betting favorite was number 1, Tarpey's Zip.
And they're off. From the far outside, Taken to Church begins nicely, moving between horses. That's Yes Darlin', punching on between horses as well as Hoder. Tarpey Zip is at the rail. They're lining up for the lead. Also away in the top fight is full battle with Shoot the Gap, as they're really lining up. 2 better than Sal's Jet. The exclusive reward, Max James is next, and the back of the pack, the trailer is In My Dust. They've left him in their dust as they pass the half-mile mark. Up top, Yes Darlin' leads the way to the far turn. Taken to Church is now racing second. Tarpey Zip is third. Racing from fourth, that's Shoot the Gap. Fifth is Sal's Jet. Hoder drops back. Exclusive Reward tries to run on alongside of Max James with a 1/4 mile left to go. Yes Darlin' at the 5/16 with the lead. Sal's Jet coming off cover 3 wide to challenge. Tarpey Zip needs some place to go for Lannery. Ducks to the inside. Wide on the course and trying to improve is Shoot the Gap as they turn for home. Yes Darlin' through a 46-3 opening half mile has the lead. Tarpey Zip is up the rail. Sal's Jet's over the top. Late run down the center from Max James. 1/8 of a mile to go. Here's Sal's Jet to take a shot at the leader, Yes Darlin'. Over the top and Max James with Shoot the Gap and Tarpey Zip coming to the wire. Sal's Jet trying to press past Sal's Jet in time. Yes, Darlin second, Max James third, Shoot the Gap fourth in 1:13.2.
There is no jockey in the world inside the final eighth of a mile that can finish better than Tyler Gaffleone. He proves it yet again in race number 7 as number 3, Sal's Jet, carried up for the victory for trainer Jose Garofalo and Honor Stable Corporation. 9, Yes Darlin was just outrun while second ahead of the 6, Max James, who closed good ground but ran out of real estate while third. To the 8th race now, the start of the late pick 5 furlongs over the turf, an allowance optional claiming event with a field of 8. This was a pretty open betting race. The favorites included the 4, Lex Vegas, and the 7, End Play.
And they're off. From the inside, Motown Rhythm gets the first call. In between horses, Lex Vegas is now second. Zoot Suit comes away in the top flight. Moving up on the outside is Fear. Down at the inside, Starship Thor, followed at the rail by Grand Sky, ahead of End Play, and Forgive is last as they make their way to the far turn. Big long shot, Motown Rhythm heads around the far turn with the lead. Lex Vegas is second. Starship Thor, a handful here, needs some place to go. On the far outside in Fear, then Zoot Suit from 5th. 6th is Grand Sky, he also needs room. Forgive will try to come around, and last of all is End Play as they run to the top of the stretch. Just 22 flat for the opening quarter. Many chances here. Motown Rhythm has the lead. Starship Thor finds an opening toward the rail. Zoot Suit is coming in between horses from behind the speed in Grand Sky. Inside the final furlong, and Starship Thor driving to a short lead. Motown Rhythm, then Lex Vegas. Starship Thor will win it. Starship Thor won it. It's very close for a second. Either Lex Vegas or Motown Rhythm in 55-4.
Good trip today for number 1, Starship Thor, who holds on for the score under jockey Nick Juarez for trainer Jane Sibeli and owners Janet and Michael Dante. Good run from Lex Vegas to get second. Even better run from 2, Motown Rhythm at 60-1. He just lost that photo for second. He had to settle for third. To the 9th race we go at 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Scratch the 3 and the 5. The 13, Fearless Princess, draws in. The betting favorite, number 7, Starship Jubilee.
And they're off. Going to her nose, quite literally, was Starship Jubilee. She stumbled very badly. From between horses, Love Flute wins the start, and on the stretch out, she'll go for the early lead with Debbie's Tude right alongside second as they run into the first turn. Down at the inside, that's Wild About Jassa joint third. On the 3 wide side is Yes Mongolia, Sunrise Kitty Park between horses. Out wide on the course goes Zyar Destiny, then back to Ariel's Flyer and Starship Jubilee. Fearless Princess is stuck 4 wide from the 13 post, and the trailer is GP Ricky. Opening quarter just 24-1. Debbie's Tude at 2-1 has the lead. Zyar Destiny second. Love Flute wants to do some work, racing from third behind the speed. From fourth in Yes Mongolia, then Sunrise Kitty. Down at the inside, it's Ariel's Flyer. Very wide is Fearless Princess. In between horses and trying to move up, Wild About Jazz. Starship Jubilee is trying to recover after a disaster of a beginning. Second last now is Starship Hostility, and GP Ricky is the trailer after a 47-3 opening half mile. Debbie's Tude has the lead. To the attack, Zyar Destiny second. Wild Mongolia racing from third, and Love Flute needs somewhere to go from fourth now. Outside in Starship Jubilee as they turn for the money. It's Debbie's Tude who turns first. Love Flute on the inside. Down the center, Starship Jubilee. Then Ariel's Flyer. Debbie's Tude is almost home. Starship Jubilee trying to recover from the bad break. She's gaining ground. Does she have enough time? Debbie's Tude is reaching. Debbie's Tude will win it. Starship Jubilee with a good effort second. Third was Yes Mongolia, and fourth was Love Flute, 128-4.
Favorites run 1-2 in today's 9th race. Number 8, Debbie's Tude, takes advantage of the favorites' poor start and goes all the way under jockey Jose Garcia for trainer Ramon Morales at Aquino Stable. 7, Starship Jubilee went to her nose at the beginning, but she ended up getting second ahead of the 9, Yes Mongolia, who ran third. To the 10th race we go, at an allowance race on the turf at 1 mile and a 16th. This is an A other than. Scratch number 9, Lead Along. 8 to the gate. Favorites included number 6, Sweet Ella, and number 8, Wessex.
And they're off. Sunday Sonnet wins the start from Wessex on the far outside. Sweet Ella comes away in the top flight. She'll land third. American Cowgirl follows from fourth. Then comes Lanita. Something Else is down toward the rail. On hold second last is Espresso Time, and it's 5 to the trailer, Church Social. Around the first turn they go, chasing long shot leader Sunday Sonnet by 2.5. Wessex second, Sweet Ella third, American Cowgirl fourth. Lanita's now fifth. Espresso Time is next, then Something Else, and it's 5 to Church Social. The opening quarter, 23-2 at 17-1. Sunday Sonnet trying to bottom out the field. She's opened a 4-length lead. Wessex is second. Sweet Ella is third. American Cowgirl is fourth for Tyler Gaffleone. Lanita's a 3-wide fifth. Down at the inside, Espresso Time, then Something Else. She's last of the main body, and she's 8 clear of Church Social, who's not keeping up. 47 seconds for the opening half mile. There's less than half a mile to go. And Sunday Sonnet trying to catch a breather. The lead is down to a length and a half. Wessex inching closer on the outside, and Sweet Ella from third. Fourth is American Cowgirl. Anita is fifth. Espresso Time is next. Something Else has been outpaced. And the trailer continues to be the back marker Church Social. And the leader continues to be this long shot, Sunday Sonnet. 3 quarters, 1:10-2. Sunday Sonnet has the lead. The danger appears to be another long shot, an American Cowgirl who's looking to get off the fence for Gaffleone. Lascano tries to keep him in with Wessex, and then Sweet Ella into the stretch. Sunday Sonnet with the lead. American Cowgirl second. Wessex is third. Something Else is finding racetrack to work with, and she's really rolling. Here's Something Else. Sunday Sonnet, Something Else. American Cowgirl. Something Else has the lead. American Cowgirl, Something Else. Something Else won it from American Cowgirl in 1:40-1.
Number 1, Something Else looked like she was going nowhere in a hurry turning for home, but once she got into the stretch, she was in a hurry, and she closed ground to win it under jockey Javier Castellano for trainer Leo Asbora Jr. and owners Randy Bradshaw and Commonwealth Stable. Second, number 5, American Cowgirl. With a game performance ahead of the 3, Sunday Sonnet, she set the pace a long way, but had to settle for third. Don't go away. When we come back, the late daily double on the Sunday card from Gulfstream right after this. Back now for the 11th race, maiden claimers at 6 furlongs. Price tag here is $60,000. A field of 9 went to the gate. This was a wide open betting race. Money for 5, There Goes Bella, and 8, Sweet Deal.
And they're off. From the outside, that's Miss Helen who wins the break. Moving up toward the inside is Audrique to show speed. Sweet Deal comes away off the flank of the leaders while racing in third. Ring in the Night is between horses. Also between horses is There Goes Bella. Down along the inside, First Timer Hold Hug Me Tight. Stretch of 2 to November to Remember to the inside of Katrina's Way. And Sunday Gravy is last of all as they go past the half-mile pole. Up front, it's Audrique. In front, 3 parts of a length. Miss Helen is second. Sweet Deal off the flank of the leaders is third after a 22-3 opening quarter. Ring in the Night is worked on well. Fourth, Hug Me Tight has inside position in fifth. That's all for There Goes Bella. 5 better than November to Remember. Nothing today from Katrina's Way, and Sunday Gravy tries to play catch-up at the back as they run past the 5/16. Miss Helen is 13-1 and puts ahead in front. Audrique second. Sweet Deal third. Ring in the Night fourth. Nobody else in shouting range as they pass the quarter-mile pole. 46-1 for the opening half-mile. Miss Helen and Audrique continue to go at it. Ring in the Night is third, trying to gain ground on the top pair. Inside the final furlong, it's Audrique with the lead. Miss Helen is second. Here's Ring in the Night, tossing her hat into the ring. She'll get into second, but she can't catch Audrique. Paco Lopez and Audrique, the winner. Ring in the Night second, Miss Helen third. Wow, close for fourth between Sunday Gravy and Sweet Deal, ahead of November to Remember and 1:12-4.
Number 3, Audrique, duels for the lead, puts away her speed rivals, and holds off the closers to win on today's 11th race under jockey Paco Lopez for trainer Robert Robato and owner Mark Keller. Number 4, Ring in the Night at a big price for second, ahead of the 7, Miss Helen, who ran third after looming boldly. 12th and final race, the Sunday finale, the get-out race on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Maidens of the special weight variety scratch the 13, 14, and the 15. Field of 12, this was a wide open and deep betting race.
And runners away. My Life was a step slow. Down at the inside, Fancy Kitten begins nicely. From the outside, Conquest Hard Candy is showing speed. Relentless Miss comes away in the top flight. She'll race fourth behind the speed, as moving up on the outside is Vigor. So Conquest Hard Candy takes the lead in the run around the first turn. On the outside, second goes Vigor. Down at the inside and racing third is Fancy Kitten. Then it's the team, the first timers, Relentless Miss and Game Factor, fourth and fifth. They're a length better than Speedy Bird, who's racing from sixth as they run to the top of the stretch. Up the backstretch they go, 23 and 2 for the opening quarter speed. And up top, it's Conquest Hard Candy with the lead. Conquest Hard Candy is in front, and in front by a length. From the outside, Vigor is now second. Down at the inside, third is Fancy Kitten. From fourth, Relentless Miss. Fifth is Game Factor. Racing sixth is Fancy Bird. Then comes Hello Dearie. Splitting horses next goes Capuri. Out wide is Lido. Spotted about 7 lengths off the lead, working a length better than Sassy Sadie. She's down toward the inside, second last in the trailer. Nafer. Around the far turn they go, 47 3/2 mile. Conquest Hard Candy has the lead. Off cover in 3 wide. Here's Game Factor. Vigor is still right there. Looking for room is Fancy Kitten. Hello Dearie tries to run on from the back. Lido swings into the center of the course and they turn for home. Now up for a short lead. Game Factor is coming on, trying to get to Conquest Hard Candy, then Fancy Kitten and Lido. And deep stretch, it's still Conquest Hard Candy fending off the challenges, and Conquest Hard Candy and Zaya spring the upset. Second Game Factor, third Fancy Kitten, got close after that in 128 and 3.
30-1 surprise in today's final race. Number 9, Conquest Hard Candy, takes them all the way under jockey Edgar Zayas for trainer Antonio Sano and Alfonso Camarata. 5 Game Factor, and it's a first-time starter, ran well to be second ahead of the 1 Fancy Kitten, who ran third. Fans, nobody had the super high five. That'll have a huge carryover into the Wednesday card of $112,178. The late pick 5 was good for $15,095.95. And in the Rainbow 6, somebody had 6, 20-cent return, $210,518.14.
And that wraps up Sunday's action. Remember, we're Doc for Live Racing on Monday and Tuesday, back here on Wednesday for another exciting week at the championship meet. We got 11 races on Wednesday. Our first race post, 12:35. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.